Hello and welcome. Our topic for the day is proofs involving transversals. To understand the concept, let's do some questions. The first one is solve. Given A is parallel to D, that is these two lines are parallel to each other, and H is parallel to R, that is the horizontal lines. Now we have to prove that angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. So our method to do that is to write the statement and the reason. That is the statement and the reason table. So first we'll state whatever is given to us, that is A is parallel to D and H is parallel to R. This is given to us. Now if we observe that because H is parallel to R, angle 3 is congruent to angle 8. This is by the alternate angle theorem. Also angle 8 is congruent to angle 6. That is this angle over here. This is corresponding angle theorem, because we were given that A is parallel to D, so angle 8 is congruent to angle 6 by the corresponding angle theorem. Now if we observe the two congruent statements, 3 is congruent to 8 and 8 is congruent to 6. This implies that angle 3 is congruent to angle 6 by the transitive property. As per the transitive property, if A is equals to B and B is equals to C, then A is equal to C, which we can see over here also. So we were asked to prove angle 3 is congruent to angle 6, which we have proved over here. So this is our statement and the reason proof for the same. Let's move on to the next question. Solve. We are given A is parallel to D, that is these two lines, and H is parallel to R. We have to prove that angle 3 is supplementary to angle 5. So we write down the statement and the reason. So first we'll put whatever is given to us. A is parallel to D and H is parallel to R. This is given to us. Now if we observe carefully, because H is parallel to R, angle 3 plus angle 7 equals to 180 degrees. These form the angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Angles on same side of transversal are supplementary. That is, the total is 180 degrees. Now because A is parallel to D, angle 7 is congruent to angle 5. This is by the corresponding angle theorem. So we state that angle 7 is congruent to angle 5. Now if we observe these two statements, that is 3 plus 7 is 180 degrees and 7 is congruent to angle 5, we can say that angle 3 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degrees. Here we have substituted, so we have the substitution property. Now because the sum of 3 plus 5 is 180 degrees, this implies that angle 3 is supplementary to angle 5, which is what we have to prove, and this is our statement and the reason proof for the same. Let's move on to the next question. Solve. Here we are given angle 10 is supplementary to angle 4. This implies that angle 10 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degrees. This is given, and also that is given is C is parallel to D. We have to prove that line A is parallel to B. So let's write down our statement and the reason proof. Now first we'll prove what is given to us, that is C is parallel to D. This is given to us. Also angle 10 plus angle 4 equals 180 degrees. This is also given to us. Now if we observe that because C is parallel to D, angle 10 is congruent to angle 3. This is by the corresponding angle theorem. So now we can substitute 10 in place of 10 we can substitute 3, so this makes angle 3 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degrees. So here we have used the substitution property. Now if we observe that angle 3 is congruent to angle 2, this is by the vertical angle theorem. Now we can substitute angle 2 in place of angle 3 in the above statement. So this makes angle 2 plus angle 4 equals to 180 degrees, again by substitution property. Now because angle 2 and angle 4 are supplementary, let's observe in the diagram over here, angle 2 and angle 4 are supplementary. They are forming the same, they are forming the angles on the same side of the transversal, that is transversal in this case is C, and the two lines that are forming these angles are A and B. So by the property that angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, this proves that line A is parallel to line B. By the alternate angles on the same side of the transversal property, we have proved that line A is parallel to line B. And this is our statement and the reason proof for the same. I hope proofs involving transversal is easy now. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.